The holidays are here, and with them come family meals, reunions, joy, but also sometimes discomfort, tension, and conflict. Today, we're looking at practical tips for surviving and even enjoying awkward family gatherings. Here to help us keep the happy holidays is etiquette expert Julie Blais Comeau, who's literally written a book on etiquette. So good morning, Julie.
Good morning, Crystal.
So let's start off with the nosy Nelly. You know, that person who always asks the questions like, why are you still single? How much money do you make? You know, stuff like that. How do you handle somebody like that?
You know, there are different ways of handling all of this, and everything I'm going to say this morning can be found on my website. So, number one, you can use humor. So, somebody asks, how come you're still single? Well, my GPS hasn't found Prince or Princess Charming yet. How much money do you make? Well, you can ask a question back and solicit their advice. Well, I'm doing pretty good, but I'm always open to your suggestions. And lastly, you know, Crystal, it's perfectly acceptable to always reset the boundaries and to say something like, you know, I'm a pretty private person, so for now, I'd like to keep that to myself.
I love that. That just the joking is great, but there is often that awkward person who's been in that situation where they're like a dog with a bone and they won't leave it alone. So like just like
Yes.
cutting it off, like, you know what, I'm private. That's just private, and hopefully they'll get the hint. Yeah, I love it. Okay,
Yes.
this is another situation that you wanted to talk about, and I think that this is a tough one. So you've got two guests, they don't get along, but maybe they decided they're going to come to the gathering. Maybe two cousins who've been fighting, or two family members that haven't been speaking, but they said, okay, I'm going to come over to Julie's house finally and have dinner. How do you handle that so the tensions don't ruin the family dinner or the event that you've got?
Yeah, first of all, be glad that they decided both of them to come. Now, you know those people, so be strategic. Assign seating and involve the kids. The kids can make like something crafty, put the names on them. That's where she's sitting, that's where he's sitting, or they're sitting, whatever it is. So that's number one. Number two, what you can do is that you can prepare topics of conversation. Again, you can involve your children, you can do it yourself. And there are already some decks of cards if you don't have time that you can just like Amazon in, and those cards, those topics are going to be in the middle of the table. And then you're going to turn to Johnny. Do you want to pick a topic of conversation? And it's something like, what's your favorite book of the year? What's your favorite movie? What can we celebrate with you? What would you like to accomplish in 2026? And then you go around the table. Perfectly acceptable to change the topic of conversation when you hear that the volume is getting higher, and then focus on what we can all talk about together.
Yep, I love that. Okay, this is one. A lot of people have this issue. I often wonder myself, what about devices at the table? Is it okay to say no cell phones at the table?
Yes, when you are the host, the hostess, you are setting expectations. And this also applies to weddings or whatever gathering that you are hosting. The more they know in advance, the more they will be prepared. So you can put it on the invitation. You can remind them with a sign at the door. Some people even put boxes or baskets, Crystal, at the door where they say, let's make memories eye to eye. Now, having said that, we may want to all gather, do that selfie that we're going to post on social media. Before we do that, we're going to say please before cheese, meaning that we're going to ask our guests, is everybody okay that we put this on Facebook, on Instagram?
Ah.
Those who don't want to be in that photo, they can go somewhere else. We're going to take the picture. And lastly, use your phone to record grandma, grandpa, and ask them about their advice. Ask them about their memories when they were children at Christmas, because this time next year, well, maybe for some of us, we're aware of certain situations, and this may be the time to record them.
That is a great point, that the devices can actually be a useful way
Yes.
to record family memories, for sure. Oh, beautiful. All right, well, Julie, thank you so much for your advice. And we put your website on ours so people can find out more information there. And happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays, and see you in 2026, Crystal.
Definitely. See you next year.